Hi guys, I'm Ifrah. I'm a voracious reader and a professional accountant, and this channel is about you and I spending some casual quality time together over a cup of coffee, and we're going to keep it really short and sweet, and each time we're going to focus on different topics from the books I've read so far, and I was thinking together we can learn something new each week. So let's get started. We want to reach our maximum potential, right? We want to do what we love to do and do it in a better way with less effort. So it all comes to one thing, and that is a healthy brain. So the fact is that it's all in our head. How well our brain creates energy dictates how well our brain controls our thoughts, our emotions, our conscious minds, and even our food cravings. I love this one from Dave Asprey. In his book Headstrong, he says our brain is like our smartphone. So when you first took it out of the box, it's so fast and efficient, right? It held its charge for long term, and then we started downloading all the pictures and applications and videos, and then we see it's slower to respond. Like after some time, like the memory is bloated, right? So nothing on your phone works so well as it did when it was new. The brain is not dissimilar. It gets strained by things in our diet and our environment that shouldn't be there. So our brain needs a lot of energy to perform well. In fact, our brain uses 20% of the body's overall energy. So where does this energy comes from? Now the question is this, and here's the interesting answer. Our body makes it. Our body creates that energy. So inside almost every cell in our body, there are several tiny descendants of bacteria called mitochondria. How we can strengthen our mitochondria and have great relationships which are full of energy, and we can be productive and do great things in life whenever we want to. A few of the tips which I learned from Dave Asprey's book, The Headstrong. Now, eat right kind of fats. Eating enough fat is crucial to keeping our brain both signaling fast and efficient. It keeps our brain's hormones balanced and it fuels the mitochondria, and that's what we want. So you don't have to make things very complicated. I mean, just include in your diet more green veggies, blueberries, avocados, and more blue, red, and orange color foods.
I'm slipping away, so don't let me go. Nah, 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 nah. I'm all up in that love haze. So where do we go now?
Sunshine is the best. Now we all are evolved to absorb the natural sunlight into our cells and mitochondria. Our body requires ultraviolet light A and B to work properly. UVB light is vital to activate vitamin D in our body. But still we try to block these light through sunglasses or windshields. I myself was used to wearing sunglasses or covering my skin with full sleeves when I was exposed to sunlight, until I realized how important it is for our cell and body to absorb the natural sunlight. So try taking 10 minutes walk in the midday and morning and absorb the natural sunlight. You will feel the difference. You will feel more fresher, and you will have more energy all day long. All have stresses in our lives. In every area of life, there's a good stress and bad stress. So there's this good saying, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So we all learn new things and new lessons at times of the mental stress. So when it comes to our brain, the right kind of stress is good for our mitochondria. It helps and it grows our mitochondria. Whereas on the other hand, there's a bad kind of stress which actually damages the healthy mitochondria, and we feel low of energy and we forget words while talking. How is it that we can deal with good or bad stress? So whenever I feel stress, I try to analyze the situation and see if this is something under my control. If it is, then I ask myself how I can change my response to get the desired outcome I want. And then I try to resolve the situation by talking or sharing with someone I trust, and I feel less stress, or maybe not stress at all. And let's say if the stress is not under my control, then I try not to think about it, because how good is it to complain about the weather, right? People have this concept that one should exercise only if they want to lose weight, and this is so not true. John Ratey, the best-selling author, in his book Spark quotes, exercise is the single most powerful tool you have to optimize your brain function. So exercise is one of the best things you can do to make yourself stronger, and it also lower your blood sugar level. not only keeps you trim, but it also keeps your energy level stable, and it increases endorphin, that is feel-good neurotransmitter that help fight depression, and it releases all your stress. You have plenty of reasons not to exercise, and I'm sure they're reasonable. But this is the challenge, my friend. Trust me, in the long run, you will be able to accomplish more, and you will be more productive and more energized. Whenever I exercise, I feel more happy and energized afterwards. And bonus point is I look great too, and who don't want that? Prove how we all feel when we wake up from a good night's sleep. Sleep plays a vital role to our brain for a lot of reasons. Sleep produces increased level of growth hormones, which stimulates neurogenesis and also our mitochondrial growth. Now when we sleep, our body may be resting, but our brain is actually very busy doing its maintenance job so it can perform well in the morning. These are a few of my nighttime rituals that I do to have a better quality sleep at night, and so can you. Now lit candles or use dim light or lamp 2 hours before going to bed. It not only gives me good ambience, but it also tells my brain and body to wind down as it is time to bed. Protects me from electromagnetic frequencies that are emitted from my smartphone into my brain, and also any sounds or light that my phone might make. Whenever I do this, I feel amazed at the improvements of my sleep. Brain uses liver glycogen carb storage at night, and raw honey replaces this by carbs, like replaces better than this carbs, so that we can produce a stable glucose, and a stable glucose means happy mitochondria, and that's what you want. That's it for now. If you like this video, give the video a thumbs up. It means a lot to me when you do. See you in my next video.